What we're recording here is a solid discharge. But there's a problem. The solid discharge is going on by sight now, but the camera's sinking in and out as if the frequency from the secondary was slightly different from the frequency of the primary. But what we have here, and this has been very hard to isolate this effect, has a number of different parameters necessary for demonstration. But at this point in time, apparently, the crucial thing, we've had problems obtaining a solid discharge. But apparently, when we went back to the original video and looked at this effect, we used a magnet as the actual ballasting, and I tried this earlier and it didn't eliminate the blinking. Well, I had a plate on top of the magnet. Now we have just a clip on top of the magnet. This has been a very hard phenomena to replicate. And now we're going to go over here and try to show the input. Up. Trying to stretch things here. The input is a 12-pound coil. The system must be totally isolated from the secondary to produce this effect. I've seen the effect earlier, and some of the primary wires were coming near the secondary coil and it destroyed the effect. We're only using I think 45 volts from a variac to power the process, and that's about an 1100 ohm reactance on the primary. It has a Q of 6 degraded to 3 when, and in fact, we're procuring power from this source there. Okay, we need to put amperage meters on the secondary coil. Because of previous observations, if we want to try and prove something here, we got to get the bulb lit on a different cyclic time. So here's the first obstacle is being crossed by the first element of that resonance, and hopefully what we'll be able to show later on is that when we power, we have two sets of these air core transformers. The other one ain't wired up, it's open circuit. When we wire both of these up and then put the load across both resonances, we'll see a different cyclic time. Then I can explain that later. And thank you, Lord, for this blessing to be obtained today on the fruition of this sort of research, which has taken a week to reproduce. And I'm very glad that I can see now the step forwards needed to make this observation make any sense. Thank you very much. We're going to YouTube with this one, Ricky. Bye.